The Brewers ready to start postseason play, making the playoffs for a franchise record 4th consecutive season, and this coming after the crew had just 4 postseason appearances total before the current streak, 81, 82, 08, and 11 before these 4. NLDS Game 1 against Atlanta, the two teams celebrating Hammer and Hank Aaron this season. Milwaukee's past team, the Braves, against the current one. And Corbin Burnes on the bump. The MLB ERA champion started the year with an all-time record 58 Ks without a walk, but he walked the first 2 batters today in the playoffs. Not good. The Braves actually had first and third with no outs, but Burnes would settle in, gets the grounder, and Rowdy Tellez guns down Jorge Soler at home, double play. Milwaukee escapes the inning unscathed, and that was huge because runs hard to come by. Burnes would settle in, not allow a hit until the 5th, en route to 6 scoreless innings. In the 7th, still goose eggs, Tellez says home run. It's a 2-run jack for the game's first offense. Jock Peterson got one back for Atlanta in the next inning. It was 2-1 in the 9th for Josh Hader. 20 straight scoreless frames to end his regular season. Just 1 blown save in 35 tries this year, but a leadoff walk, then a base hit had the nerves quivering. However, against former Brewer Orlando Arcia, Hader gets the ground out to end it. The Brewers win 2-1 today. Adriana Torres has more from Milwaukee.
Game 1 of the NLDS.
Thanks, Adriana. And now, welcome one, welcome all. It's now time for Operation Football, the game of the week for a lot of marbles in the FRCC North. De Pere lost its opener to Wausau West, but has since gone perfect in conference play, visiting 6-1 Pulaski. They were looking to win to forge a 3-way tie atop the conference. First quarter, Jack may score on the jet sweep. He's got the speed that you need. 68 yards to the house. De Pere up 7-zip. Second quarter now. First play of the quarter, and he may do it again. Gabe Herman rears back, throws long, and finds a streaking May 48 yards to the end zone. Redbirds in front 14-zip, but their last 3 games, De Pere, have all come down to 1 score, and this one was going to tighten in a hurry. Second quarter, Red Raiders turn. Derek Block to Jacob Doxtater. It's 14-7. Skip ahead to the 4th. We're tied at 14s. Wouldn't you know, De Pere looking to go ahead. Herman scrambling, throwing, hit as he throws. It's lofted and lobbed, and Elliott Parks is camping under it for the Red Raiders. But Pulaski fails to score. Comes down to 1 final second. Redbirds from 39 yards away. Jack Jorgensen, it's good. De Pere clinches at least a share of the FRCC. They stay perfect in the FRCC, 17-14. What a game of the week. Meanwhile, 6-1 Bayport, which beat Pulaski but fell to De Pere, facing Green Bay Southwest. First drive, Cole Benson on the keeper. Touchdown, Pirates up 7-0. Like Barry Sanders, act like you've been there. Give the ball to the ref. Second drive, Benson throwing long, airing it out for Tevin Montgomery. It's 44 yards down to the 8, where Derek Buschinger going to take it in to the right side. Act like you've been there. The Pirates take care of their business, 42-6. Staying with 1 loss in conference play. A big matchup in the Northeastern between Freedom and undefeated Luxemburg Casco. Freedom within 4 second half, but Lux Casco answers. Long drive, Owen Depre to Max Ronsman. That's a big gainer, and that led to this. Isaac Vanden Bush finds a hole, scampers for the score. Spartans up 11. 4th quarter. This time it's Depre calling his own number. Who's got the ball? He's got the ball. Defense didn't see him either. Spartans in front by 18, and that's the final margin, 28-10. Wrightstown hosting Kingsford from Michigan. The Tigers were threatening in the first when Hunter Bartoshek punches it in from a couple out. Wrightstown up by 7. Then the Flivers, great mascot, trying to answer Michael Meneguzzo, looking deep, looks great, until it's picked off by Michael Bunton. Plays the ball well at the 5. Wrightstown adds to the advantage in the second with Jacob Van Zeeland. Splitting defenders at the goal line. Tigers in front by 14, and they take a big bite out of Kingsford, 35-0 tonight. Well, the high school highlights just heating up. Coming up on the other side, could Denmark back up its big eye-opening win last week? And can Kimberly keep rolling towards perfection? Find out next. Welcome back for part 2 of OPFB, where more heavyweights adorn our slate of highlights. Let's get right back at it. 6-1 Denmark, fresh off its blanking of previously unbeaten Freedom, hosting the 4-2-1 Hawks of Xavier. First quarter, 7-zip Vikings. Adding to the advantage, it's Elijah Shevchak getting the rock and the touchdown. 19 yards, 14-zip lead. Through the second quarter, Denmark's ball again. Lucas Spiller throws it up, throws it long for Kenny Satori. How'd he catch it? It's another score, 27-0, looking to have momentum entering halftime, but the Hawks go flying. Scoring less than a minute left before the half, Reed Hippis, Sam Hawkins, but the Vikings blank them the rest of the way. The Vikings coming away with a 33-6 win on homecoming. The perfect paper makers taking the show on the road to Neenah, but in third quarter action, it's the Rockets biting into Kimberly's 12-point advantage. Matt Young, the keeper, is 29-23. Here we go. All that momentum for the Rockets. Ensuing kick, though, that's going to end. It's picked up by Kimberly's Colin Oberman in number 8. He's got the speed. That Shadid takes it all the way to the house to put the dagger in Neenah. Kimberly wins 36-23. Appleton North was at Fond du Lac tonight. The Lightning 5-2, the Cardinals 4-3. Scoreless in the first, the Lightning back to punt. Fondy's Tanner Dalsky bobbles the ball. Okay, he's picked it up, but then Stone Holke strips it loose, and then he'll take it in for the score, the first score of the evening. Nicely done, Stone Holke. Still in the first, Holke again on the pick 6. 2 defensive scores for Holke. Appleton North obliterating Fondy. Get this, 47-7 to the FRCC North, and a pair of 2 and 5 teams with something to prove. The Phantoms have looked good, but have a lot of losses. Visiting Preble, Phantoms down to the 1. Najee Mitchell punches it in, 7-0 West to Pere. Same score, second quarter. Phantoms threatening, Phantoms scoring. Luke Chauvold to Ryder Lesage. Well, not quite scoring. Down to the 1, they punch it in next play, 14-0 West to Pere. Now 17-zip. Preble's got to get something going before the half. David Torres deep, but picked by Carter Schmidt. That leads to a field goal, and West de Pere wins big. This is what we're used to with the Phantoms, 42-0. Well, it's Packers and Bengals Sunday. Injury designations are in today. Jair Alexander is out. Matt LaFleur saying Ja will opt to avoid surgery. No surgery right now, as he hopes his shoulder will heal on its own within a, quote, matter of weeks. However long that means. Center Josh Myers also out with a finger injury. Left tackle Elton Jenkins, a pleasant surprise. He is questionable, could play. The biggest name to watch for the Bengals, running back Joe Mixon, who did not practice all week but is questionable with an ankle. Thanks for joining us for all the Brewers and Packers and, of course, all the Operation Football